Hello humans, peoples, others, and welcome back to my Merry Christmas and all of that. Today we are reacting to, lesbian, trans, and ace memes. I'm trying to do a much longer video than normal and all that, because Christmas. And yeah, onwards into the memes. Let's see here. Face reveal. Trans people aren't real. I am real. And you know what? That is a very That's a great face reveal. That's also just a great alien plush. I don't know what could I even say about it. It's just 10 out of 10. Next meme. Let's see. Vampire Yuri illustration by Jennifer Prince. And that is actually some really cool art. I like the bats in the background. They're cool. Actually, yeah, that's really nice art for the bats. And then the vampires. Vampires are awesome always. And then, yeah, women. What can I say beyond that? Next meme. It just hits different. Earthquake? Nothing. Storm? Nothing. Alien attack? Nothing. Good girl? Yeah, that's very fair. I personally have never, in, like, person or anything, been called good girl. But it's the most gender affirming thing I've been called is a wench. And there's a whole story behind that, which I won't say here. I might talk about that on stream if anyone asks. But, it was very funny. But yeah, I've never been called good girl, so I can't say if it hits different for me, but it might. Who knows? Onwards to the next meme. Rats are epic, by the way. I don't understand. Do you not like my rats? Some girls don't like rats, Catharsis said. No, it's not that, Mouse. I'm asexual. I mean, but rats are epic. They're really cool creatures. You just have to get through. I don't know. You just have to. Wild rats are evil sometimes, but domestic rats are really fun. But yeah, to the next meme. A bit distracting, Digimon. Should I say my eyes are up here or my helmet is up here? uh, Probably eyes or helmet, either work. It doesn't really matter. But you know, I have no idea what is even happening. Next meme. Um, you can only get one to pick. You transition instantly. Or England is gone. No more England. Okay, so we're keeping Wales, obviously, even though they're crossing out Wales. I know those two get. Are we getting rid of Cornwall? Because there's a lot of places there, because lots of castles. It would be real interesting to see the castles and stuff. I was actually in London. Nothing bad happened, other than I got lost. But yeah, I don't know. If we're keeping Wales, that is more tempting. But I'm thinking I have to pick the instant transition because yeah, I don't know. Would you get rid of England? Comment down below. Next meme. I think I might finally love my body. Lifelong dysphoria. Being all scared. And then estrogen. Yeah, that's fair. I have never seen this meme format ever. It's interesting. Um, yeah, though I want to get on estrogen sooner rather than later. Hopefully that'll cure my disdain for this flesh vessel. That's a weird way to put it, but yeah. Anyways, to the next meme. My parents telling me why I should not go on HRT. Me, already on HRT, closely listening, already considered all pros and cons like a year ago. Yeah, it do be like that. They kind of, I don't know. Parents just kind of are like that sometimes. Yeah, next meme. I'm the girl with flowers in her hair. at the two ends of the lesbian fashion spectrum. Very pretty, fairy-ish, and then piratey, very awesome. You know what? Truth be told, I'm probably gonna end up dressing like. I'm probably going to look like I'm in a constant LARP if things go as I want them to. Which, while really funny, could be some very inconvenient things sometimes. But it might be funny, it might be nice, who knows. These are great fashion styles though, so to the next meme. Egg IRL. Trans Express. Oh my. I can't read that one. Oh, transistor. And then, I don't. I see a mirror. Oh, trans person, I guess. And then Transylvania. I want to go to Transylvania. I want to own a castle in Transylvania. I want to be the girl Dracula. Because that would be funny and awesome. And also, vampires are really cool. And owning a castle is really cool. Trans people are really cool. Before I keep listing things, to the next meme. Kiwi being gay from the newest chapter, gushing over magical girls. Kinda glad they gave us the name of the manga. Depends on the reward. If it's a request from Utane-chan, I'll do anything. Okay? Look, Korisu, Litana's thinking about something stupid again. She's reconsidered it. I'll do anything for a date. Thank you. What can I even say about this? It's kind of funny. It's always very nice when you see people be gay in manga. To the next meme. The fluffier you are with gender, the better. Broke. Lesbians must be she, her, and cis. Woke. He, him lesbians, NB lesbians, trans femme lesbians, trans masc lesbians. Bespoke. Butch trans femmes, he, him lesbian daddies. What did I even just read? No idea. All people who are lesbians are valid though. Everyone is valid in their identity. Yeah. I can't think of any exceptions. So yeah, that must be true then. To the next meme. Yeah, I'm Ace. How could you tell? My shoes. Dragons. More. Okay, those are actually. I want those shoes. They look so awesome. I'm not usually into shoes or any of that, but those are like really cool shoes, and I know I'd wear those. To the next meme. Me, IRL, LGBT, and all that. My child will adhere to HHS guidelines. DIYHRT.cafe, DIYHRT.wiki, /r/trans DIY. You know what? No idea what any of those mean. I don't even know what HHS guidelines are. I'm assuming in this situation they're not bad. Maybe they are. I don't know. Who knows? I'm not looking things up until after the video. But yeah, I like that art of that demon girl. I don't know what I can say beyond that other than next meme. Let's see. Egg IRL. Estrogen acquired. So when do I poof turn into a girl? That's how it works, right? I wish. I hope. I wish. It doesn't really. I know that. But I hope. That's some really nice art. I wish I could draw like that. I guess I could if I practiced or knew anything about drawing art. I don't. But it's really nice art. I don't know what else to say, but I want to get HRT. To the next meme. My brain is the least smart thing ever. Find somebody who you know is sapphic, non-transphobic, and get a crush. My brain, develop a crush on somebody with your friend, but you three don't talk a lot and you don't even know she's sapphic, or at least non-transphobic. It sometimes do be like that, I guess. What else can I say about that? Uh, this is why you just, I don't know. Don't get in a relationship. That's horrible advice. I won't give that advice. Don't listen to that advice. What can I say about that? It's the fact that there are so many transphobic people out there is not a good thing. Hopefully they aren't transphobic for whoever posted this sake. But to the next meme. I just unlocked low libido ace. I don't know what that means. I probably should research more into that, but you know, I don't know. Love is in the air? Wrong. A gas leak. You know, and this would be so much funnier, but I'm assuming that's young Sheldon. I do not like Sheldon at all. I don't know why. Well, I have theories on why. I'm not gonna say those theories. I just don't like him one bit. But yeah, other than that, I suppose, yeah, that is kind of just my humor. Just, I don't know. Next meme. Let's see. Girl bullying, Genshin Impact. Those are certainly 3 people. Oh, there's another page. But let's see if I can name these 3. Because it's been a while since I played Genshin. And Yai Miko is the fox girl, and then Kujosara is in the middle, and then Raiden Shogun, or A. I think that's right. I have 2 of those in Genshin, if I remember correctly. Again, it's been a while. Let's look, and then... Oh my. You know what? Seems about right. At least Yai Miko and Raiden, they're definitely gay. I don't... What can I say here other than that? I suppose, to the next meme. Me IRL GPT. Show me gay men who... Or show about gay men who play sports versus show about gay women who play sports. I have not seen neither of these shows. I did watch it earlier today. I watched an awesome movie about... Or with a gay woman in it. It's really low quality movie. Very funny though. It's a zombie apocalypse Christmas movie, which is a musical. It's called Anna and the Apocalypse. It's kind of very funny. But beyond that, I suppose, to the next meme. Egg IRL, I don't want to tuck. I'd rather high waist my pants and don't even want to touch that stuff with my legs 24/7. Family, hide that bulge to not look like a pervert. Tries tucking and feels euphoric. Bottom dysphoria. That is very fair. I don't even know how to tuck. Luckily, I don't have to worry horribly about that right now. I guess, probably. Most definitely, I guess. I don't know. Who knows in this universe? To the next meme. Should I be offended? I just got done with a fun asexual conversation. Someone decided to chime in and say, asexuality is the abstinence flag. The audacity. Like the title for this meme says, should I be offended? No idea. I know technically, I don't see anything horrible in any single word, any individual word, but if you piece things together, really confusing for me. I have no idea. Should I be offended? Who knows? To the next meme. It be like that sometimes. Being perceived as a masculine girl? Nah. Being perceived as a feminine man? Yeah. For their, trans mask twink whatevers. That's very fair for that. Trans femboys are awesome, from what I can tell. To the next meme, though. I meet someone, we talk, I discuss the benefits of making estrogen available to purchase at Tesco. They leave. This is probably British, I assume, out of sheer. Yeah. When I went to London, I wanted to visit a Tesco's. Couldn't find any. I just couldn't. I wanted to find one. Because it's just like, isn't that what you do when you go to London? It sounds weird when I say it out loud. It's like a person from France coming to the US and being like, I want to go to a Walmart. Which I guess makes it even funnier for me. But yeah, they should make estrogen available at grocery stores because it's awesome. Next meme. Um, Rune Herda, Honkai Star Rail, and look at those lesbians. I I do have to say, Rune May and Herda are two of my favorite characters in that story. Herda's just awesome in Honkai Star Rail. I could see them acting like this. Herda is certainly not a straight woman, that's for sure. To the next meme though. I want to be like Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. Life's not fair. I deserve a dragon. Me too. I deserve a dragon as well. In fact, I think everyone deserves a dragon. I don't know what else you could say other than that. Other than, I'd use my dragon for, I don't know, I'd use my dragon for whatever the dragon also wanted to do. Because they are intelligent beings that deserve to be treated like equals and not like pets. But yeah, dragons are awesome. This is definitely an ace meme and all that. To the next meme. Me are LGBT, trans aces being told they're against nature. Trans aces, I am a biological rebel. And you know what? I am. I guess, probably. Maybe? We will find out. Maybe. We won't actually. I defy all laws of attempting to biologically not rebel me. I guess. But to the next memes. How schizophrenic might be looking when trying to voice train while home alone. So then I said, get in the fluffin' kitchen now, fam. And he just collapsed on the floor. He laughed so hard. This also reminds me of the time blah 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 blah. That's very, very fair. That's unfortunately I'm not ever really home alone and thus I can't voice train like that because reasons and all that. It's real unfortunate for me. But beyond that, you know, it's very funny. It's because, yeah, you kind of look a little crazy, but a little crazy is always good. To the next meme, though. Styles. Styles trans women go through as they transition. One, the Amazon skirt and thigh highs, just for the bit, totally. Two, the lesbian flannel boy motor with poorly hidden bra. 3, that one time you go full goth just to see if you can pull it off. You totally can. And then 4, the fit that's perfect for you. For you. And all that. Yeah, that's also very, very fair. I, personally, what was it? Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna end up with the fashion of, like, just dressing up in full LARPing all the time. Which I find just hilarious because it's like I would totally go out in public, go to the grocery store or something dressed as a Viking because it would be awesome and fun and very funny. But alas, to the next meme. Me IRL people are talking about the link, in quotes, between autism and being trans. Again. But we aren't autistic, are we, Fabon? You know what? I know a lot about that. I am, if you could not tell, very autistic. It's quite funny. But, you know, I would not want to be normal. Being normal is boring. But alas, I guess to the next meme. And this shall be where we end the video because it has been over 20 minutes almost, I think. That's actually really long. I hope you enjoy. Again, Merry Christmas. I'll probably post another video before New Year's Eve, so but yeah, Merry Christmas. Like, comment, something. I said something in the video for you to comment. Subscribe if you want. I've been streaming on YouTube. I'm trying to stream in earlier parts of the day, but I never succeed, and so I end up streaming closer to midnight because that's fun. Well, midnight for me. It's really weird because I'm in such an odd time zone. It doesn't matter. But what matters is hope you all enjoy your Christmas and holidays and all that. Bye.